So this is cousin AJ's 2002 WRX. Needs his rotors replaced, but I guess he's having trouble with the bolt.
Sounds sturdy enough.
Nope.
So it had this little subframe, but I don't know, I just didn't trust it. And it looks like it's already kind of bent on this. So we just decided to just jack it up like this.
Got the car in the air, got a special guest. B-baller neighbor Joven. Wanted to shoot some hoops at the park. I said, well, you don't need the park, you got this thing. He actually gave this to us. Cousin AJ.
Yeah, bro. Alright, the house in there,
It's ready to go?
so I guess he couldn't get to a bolt, so we're gonna see what the situation is here. You said you couldn't get to those caliper bolts?
So I got this part off, and then this yeah.
Okay.
This bolt right here is what I couldn't get to. I think
All
this
right.
is-
We'll probably do like some swivel action type deal.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be famous
My
last
tools
words.
are just too big to get
Shouldn't be a problem. We'll see.
We might not need a swivel because my socket I have is pretty thin. And we could probably go around this and use a ratchet on my cordless ratchet. So we should be good. Just take this caliper off and slap that rotor on.
The gun method didn't quite work, so we're gonna have to do it by hand. It's kind of tight, but I don't have much room for this breaker bar. Top one's loose. Get to the bottom one.
We're gonna be professionals and use this little S hook to hook onto for the caliper, so we won't put pressure on the brake line. Actually, you know what? You might have a little bit of trouble putting this back on, just because the rotors are thicker, but we'll figure it out. If anything, we'll push the piston in a little bit more.
Yeah, you just gotta squeeze it.
Yeah, not all the way. Man, look at that, like butters. Good to go. It's cool, it has this little label. Front, driver's side. So not the middle and not the back. It's not cooperating. I have to take out the pads. Since he has new brake pads already put on, don't want to use that, so I'm trying to get this piece of wood to work. But of course it's too thick. What she said. Alright, I'm gonna get a thinner wood, it's too thick. But we're gonna go ahead and use his new brake pads to put it in. I mean, I know you can, but I'm just being finicky, trying to be careful, trying to be a pro. So here's how I did that. So you guys don't think I'm smashing the friction material with the tool. So I just went like this. So I can push the piston a little bit. That's it. Good to go. We started off by hand, man.
Probably a bunch of steps up our room.
It's all good. Easier than you think, but
It's one to overthink and it's one to underthink. Just gonna go over it and make sure it's pretty tight. There is torque spec to this. We don't know what it is, but it's a 17 millimeter bolt, and I usually torque it accordingly. So normally when I work on Hondas, Nissans, or any other Japanese car, I would put, they call it lube, Honda likes to call it moly coat. But the thing about Nissans and Toyotas, they don't come with the moly coat. Honda's the only one that has moly coat. Alright, good to go. There's no seized bolts. You had me worried for a little bit. I thought you meant there was a bolt that was seized. You just couldn't get to it, that's all it was. So now you could go down a quarter mile, 6 seconds, and a quarter mile, and now you could stop.
Yeah.
With your parachute. So Subaru says, what was that, AJ? 65?
Yeah.
Man, that's kind of low. So we'll go 75. All right, wheels are torqued. Now we just do the other side. Same exact procedure.
Now the fun part, clean up. It's not that bad, but it'd be better if you don't have to clean up, right? Is it stiff?
Yeah,
That's what she said. Another happy customer.